I recently did a video of the Mission Darkness Faraday bag, which is kind of like a Faraday cage, which is designed to help protect your electronic devices from things like a solar flare or EMPs, and also to take them digitally off-grid. I like including this as part of my EDC system. I have a few of these in my EDC backpack for my electronic devices. So I'm able to put my phone inside of the Mission Darkness Faraday bag to take it completely digitally off-grid. And when the device comes out of it, then I'm able to get my data signal and able to be on Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and when it goes back in the bag, it's completely off-grid. I do that to help avoid general tracking. I don't necessarily like Google and Apple knowing every place that I've been throughout the day. So I kind of treat it almost like a whale or a dolphin. Most of the time that whale or the dolphin is underwater. You don't really know where exactly they are, and eventually they come up for air and then they go back down underwater again. The same thing with the mobile device with the Faraday bag. So it's usually inside of the Faraday bag when I'm out and about. Eventually I probably have to take it out to look at online or GPS or anything like that. I'll do that and then put it back in the bag, and now I'm off grid again. So the problem with this particular bag is that it's just not big enough for a lot of the larger electronic devices. It's great for your phone. It's also great for something like the Go 10 mesh or even a smaller ham radio. But when you start talking about something like the Energy Solar Bank, it's just too small of a bag for this type of bag. So for this video, what we're going to be doing is featuring a larger Mission Darkness product, and that is the Mission Darkness Duffel Bag. The Mission Darkness Faraday Duffel Bag is humongous, as you can see, and it could fit something like the Energy Solar Bank inside of it, in addition to other things. So we're going to be featuring the Mission Darkness Faraday Duffel Bag in this video as a way of storing your larger electronic devices. Let's get started. If you've been watching my videos for a while, you know that I store a lot of my emergency preps in the garage, color coordinated and in modules on a shelving unit. So I have a module for first aid. I have one for water. I have one for food supplies. I also have a COMMS one, which is in the color yellow. The problem with that COMMS module is that it is in a plastic bin. I wouldn't exactly want to have to carry this for a great distance in case of an emergency. And that's where I have been storing this energy power bank. So the nice thing about a duffel bag is that it has a sling, a shoulder strap, it has handles on it, and it's a lot more portable. I think if you had to evacuate very quickly and just grab your stuff, I think having this duffel bag would be much more efficient in an emergency. So the larger duffel bag works just like the smaller versions of the Faraday bags from Mission Darkness. It has this protective layer in here that's used to kind of attenuate the signal getting to your electronic devices. So as long as you have the devices in here and then you basically roll it up, there's some Velcro that you see here, you basically roll it like that, and now it's completely off grid. So I've been storing my Go 10 meshes. I have around 8 of them, and I store them inside of this front module, and you can detach it and carry it with you. So that's kind of like my Go 10 mesh module that's also included in here. It also has the same design where it's basically a bag. Let's see if I could open it up really quick. So same bag, same type of material in there. Once they go in there and they're sealed like this, they're off grid, and you don't know where they're at that point. Let's do a quick little demo of how the Faraday bag works. So I'm going to put on a YouTube video. This is a city prepping video.
It's becoming increasingly more popular.
I'm going to put it inside the Faraday bag.
Your uncontested victor will be chosen on election day, November 3rd of 2020.
There we go. Now, this particular phone has a little bit of a buffer because it's on the home Wi-Fi. It's getting all the data from the internet, and so it's going to be playing for a little bit longer. It's going to run out of that buffer eventually, maybe after around 20 seconds or so, and at that point, it's completely lost its internet signal. Now, this particular device has not only Wi-Fi connectivity, but also a SIM card, so it's getting data from the cellular plan. And as you can see, it just lost its internet connection at that point. The buffer ran out, and it had no more internet connection. So if I were to take it out now, it's probably going to say, hey, where's the internet? A lot of people get concerned that the phones are just going to lose their power a lot. It's going to drain the battery a lot quicker because it's constantly going to be searching, hey, where's the internet? Where's the internet? Where's the internet? We had our live stream with the president of Mission Darkness about that particular topic. And a lot of these, he mentioned how these phones are a lot smarter, where they kind of realize, hey, I'm not getting the signal. I'm not going to keep doing this retry as often as I might. So right now it's trying to get its signal back to the video of the city prepping one, which says election day chaos.
Or even uncertain American leadership or policy shift.
So we're back now. So that's how the Faraday bag works with the Mission Darkness. So for me, I really like this Mission Darkness Faraday Duffel bag for the larger electronic devices, to have them protected from the grid and also to be portable in the duffel bag. Because these energy power banks, for example, and Goal Zero and Anchor, and you name it, whatever other company there are, they're expensive, and you wouldn't want those getting damaged even in the rare occurrence of something like a solar flare or EMP or anything like that. I'm not really worried about tracking with this particular thing because it's just a power bank. But this is the main thing that I wanted to have this duffel bag for. You can make a Faraday cage fairly easily. There's a lot of great videos out there that show you how to make a Faraday cage, and those work just as well. So I even have some in the garage as well. They're not as portable as the Mission Darkness Faraday duffel bag, which is the main perk about this one. So again, you could put your energy solar bank in there like this, and I'm going to squeeze it in like so. There we go. So the energy is now inside of the Mission Darkness Faraday duffel bag. You could also put additional devices in there, like your phone. You could put in all the GoTenna meshes, all in that same bag. You could put your ham radio in there and your other electronic devices. So at this point, we're going to just do the same thing that we did with the smaller module, where we're just going to roll it in like this. It has some Velcro, and at this point, it's completely off-grid. So it's protected from a lot of different things, including tracking, including EMPs, including solar flares, you name it. Nothing's really going to get into here because the material that's used for the Mission Darkness bags helps attenuate the signal. It just doesn't get in there. So we're going to seal it up like this. And now we have kind of our portable comms unit, which is what I wanted for my emergency preps. I even bought some yellow straps to help make it follow the color of prepping video that I had. So again, if there was an emergency situation and I had to quickly grab all of my comms, I could just grab this duffel bag. It's all protected from any kind of electronic surges, anything like that. And I could rapidly go to where I need to go instead of carrying that big module like this. Oh, I gotta go. I didn't want to have to do that. I wanted to grab something like a duffel bag. If I needed to, I could also just grab this quick little module that's here in the front and have some of my smaller electronic devices. So that's what I wanted to show you in this video featuring the Mission Darkness Faraday duffel bag. I think it's a good option, and now it is expensive. It's $245, which is a lot of money. You could buy a lot of Faraday cages for that. It is a unique product in that it provides portable protection for your larger electronic devices, which are even more expensive. These energies are over $1,000, and you can fit a lot of different things in here. So if you have a lot of valuable ham radio equipment or power banks or other electronic devices, and you want to have a portable option, I think this is a good approach for it. If you don't want to spend that kind of money, you could always just make your own Faraday cage, and that works too. It just doesn't have the portability that you would get from a duffel bag. To me, having a duffel bag is kind of a game changer for storage options. You could store a lot of different things in here, and it's super convenient to just grab and go. So in the garage, in addition to having that normal COMMS storage bin that's marked in yellow for COMMS, I also have the Mission Darkness Faraday duffel bag, and I could quickly grab this in case of an emergency. And that's what I was looking for my larger, more expensive electronic equipment. That's going to do it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching it. I provided links in the description box below for this particular item, in addition to some of the other Mission Darkness Faraday bags. I recently did a live stream with the president of Mission Darkness. We talked about a lot of different topics in regards to these bags, the materials, and some of the other product lines. So I provided a link at the end of this video for that live stream as well. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Is this a good approach to have for your expensive comms equipment to have as a grab-and-go storage option? Leave those comments below in the comment section, and stay tuned for more videos. Again, this one featured the Mission Darkness Faraday duffel bag. See you guys next time.